Happy New Year's, everyone! Are you ready to listen to a nerd start off the year by rambling about the Nuka-Cola drink from Fallout for about 30 minutes? Because that's exactly what's about to happen. I mentioned recently how I have a weird obsession with Nuka-Cola from the Fallout series, and I really wanted to talk about it after mentioning it. It also doesn't help that I received this beautiful mini fridge for Christmas that is very 60s inspired, and my first thought was, that'd be dope if it was a Nuka-Cola fridge. So here I am, about to gush about Nuka-Cola and why they are awesome. This is gonna be a very long video, so buckle up, grab some popcorn. Here's the quote-unquote official recipe for Nuka-Cola if you want to make some for the video, and enjoy. And I have done my best to not retell any information, but there will be points where it is necessary for context. So if it sounds like you've heard something before, it's probably because you have, but it's probably being told again because it's necessary. First off, let's talk about what is Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola is the flagship product of the Nuka-Cola Corporation and a defining symbol of American culture. Introduced in 2044, it quickly dominated the soft drink market, becoming the most popular soda in the country and a cultural staple. Bottled and distributed nationwide, Nuka-Cola was so widespread that even 2 centuries after the Great War halted major bottling operations, bottles could still be found in large quantities across the wastelands. In the post-war world, Nuka-Cola bottle caps became the de facto currency in many societies. Developed by John Caleb Bradburton after 2 years of experimentation, Nuka-Cola revolutionized the beverage industry. Despite being unhealthily high in sugar, containing 120% of the recommended daily intake, it became an overnight success. Within a year, it was available nationwide, and its popularity only grew, eventually becoming one of the most consumed beverages worldwide. The company's constant drive for innovation led to a range of flavor variations, including cherry, grape, and orange, which debuted just a few years after the original. When faced with competition, Nuka-Cola responded aggressively, acquiring patents for cherry and grape flavors and attempting to buy out competitors. Notably, it tried to acquire Sunset Sarsaparilla in 2058 and Vim Pop Incorporated in 2077. But when those efforts failed, Nuka-Cola created new products like Nuka-Cola Wild and launched Dry Dock Gulch at Nuka World to compete with Sunset Sarsaparilla. While it found success in the American Southwest, it never quite matched Sunset Sarsaparilla's popularity. In October 2076, the latest variant, Nuka-Cola Quantum, was created after a strontium-90 isotope was discovered to have potential for weaponization. Bradburton pushed for its use in a new Nuka-Cola product, and after extensive testing, Nuka-Cola Quantum was released to the market, despite numerous casualties during the trial phases. Focus groups tested different variants of the isotope until a safe version was found, and the first shipments of Nuka-Cola Quantum arrived in East Coast cities like Boston and Washington, D.C. Even after the war destroyed the Nuka-Cola Corporation, the drink continued to dominate the North American soft drink market, available in nearly endless supply. Though often warm and flat, Nuka-Cola remains a beloved product among wastelanders, still holding their loyalty and continuing to be addictive. The in-game ingredients are carbonated water, sugar or aspartame, caffeine, phosphoric acid, citric acid, caramel color, potassium benzenate, and natural flavorings. And Nuka-Cola's distinctive taste comes from a blend of 17 fruit essences, carefully balanced to enhance the classic cola flavor. This delicate balance means that even small changes can drastically alter the taste, as seen when the flavor was reformulated after the Great Passion Fruit famine of 2044. With excessive caffeine and sugar, Nuka-Cola is decidedly unhealthy for long-term consumption. It was marketed as being fortified with vitamins and minerals to offset its negative health image. However, excessive drinking can lead to Nuka-Cola addiction, causing withdrawal symptoms like splitting headaches if consumption isn't maintained. The iconic curved Nuka-Cola bottle is a signature of the brand since its launch in 2044. The dazzling blue glass color was particularly favored by consumers, with market research in 2052 revealing that 86 out of 100 respondents preferred blue. In 2077, following a lengthy patent infringement lawsuit, Nuka-Cola had to replace its classic curved design with a rocket-shaped bottle. Despite the legal setback, the new space age-inspired design was well received, leading to a further increase in Nuka-Cola sales. Though the glass bottle was the most popular, Nuka-Cola was also available in soda fountains and cans. However, these alternatives were less favored, with cans finding popularity primarily in the Midwestern United States. As Nuka-Cola's popularity soared, its availability expanded nationwide. By 2067, vending machines offering both regular Nuka-Cola and its variants were ubiquitous across America. The popularity of specific variants varied by region. Western states preferred Nuka-Cola Quartz, Victory, and the root beer flavored Nuka-Cola Wild, which competed with Sunset Sarsaparilla, while eastern states leaned toward classic flavors like Nuka Grape, Nuka-Cola Orange, and Nuka Cherry. Nuka-Cola became a nationally recognized brand through a mix of aggressive marketing tactics and hostile corporate strategies, such as acquiring smaller soda brands and rebranding them as Nuka-Cola variants. For example, Nuka Cherry and Nuka Grape were originally Merle's Very Cherry Soda and Grape Pearl Soda, respectively. Large companies, however, often resisted Nuka-Cola's advances. Sunset Sarsaparilla, a popular sarsaparilla in the southwestern United States, rejected Nuka-Cola's overtures. In 2058, after negotiations fell through, Nuka-Cola launched its own rival product, Nuka-Cola Wild. Vim Soda, a well-known drink in Maine, also refused multiple offers from Nuka-Cola. In retaliation, Nuka-Cola sued Vim for copyright infringement over its new Vim Quartz soda, and resorted to industrial espionage and sabotage. Nuka-Cola's connections with the government and military shielded it from legal consequences. Nuka-Cola's initial branding was simple yet highly effective. Marketed mainly to families, especially children, and often featured patriotic and military themes. Advertisements showcased military weaponry, and even power armor was painted with Nuka-Cola's branding. A lawsuit settlement over Nuka-Cola's bottle design led to a major rebranding, shifting the company's image to a more futuristic, space-age theme. The bottle design was altered to resemble a rocket ship, and the Nuka Girl mascot, originally introduced in 2062, was brought back. Dressed in a revealing spacesuit and wielding a thirst zapper ray gun, she became the face of the new brand identity. The Nuka-Cola logo type used a white brush script font with a distinctive N, and additional brushstrokes for the hyphen, often underlined or stacked depending on layout. Red was the primary color, complementing the white text and the black hue of Nuka-Cola. In late 2077, an orange stroke was introduced in advertisements, though it never became widespread due to the Great War. To distinguish between different flavors, unique logos were created for each variant, but they all retained the core Nuka-Cola logo type, printed in smaller text on the flavor labels. This branding consistency extended to Nuka-Cola locations, such as Nuka World, which used the same font for its logo. In addition to the Nuka Girl, the Nuka-Cola Corporation also employed two cartoon characters, Cappy and Bottle, as mascots to represent the brand. These characters were primarily featured in promotional materials for Nuka-Cola's theme park attractions, rather than soda advertisements. They were part of a larger ensemble of characters, including King Cola and Vim Vader. Nuka-Cola also commissioned a series of 17 animated films starring Cappy and Bottle, produced by Hollywood Studios. In Fallout, there's a character named Deegan, who is a resident of the Boneyard downtown, who is an addict of Nuka-Cola, consuming 5 liters daily. He provides insight into the drink's composition and the effects of prolonged withdrawal. He also mentions the existence of a diet version of Nuka-Cola. In Fallout 2, Nuka-Cola has minor quest and crafting applications. It serves as one of 3 ingredients to the Super Stim Pack. In Fallout Tactics, a character named Phil, also known as the Nuka-Cola Dude, pedals a bicycle cart to distribute the beverage. He also claims personal responsibility for restocking the Wasteland's vending machines. And now that we've got that extremely long and detailed explanation of what Nuka-Cola is out of the way, now we can get onto the flavors and other things regarding the Nuka-Cola drink. First, let's talk about this Nuka-Cola addiction. In Fallout, it is known as Nuka-Cola craving. In Fallout 2, it's called Nuka-Cola reliance. And in Fallout Tactics, it is simply termed Nuka-Cola addiction. Although the player character cannot develop this addiction in these games, other Wastelanders in Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76 are depicted with being addicted to Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola vending machines serve as a decorative object in Fallout and serve as functional devices in Fallout 2. These freestanding, coin-operated machines dispense Nuka-Cola bottles through a chute, requiring periodic coolant refills to keep the drinks fresh. Older models are prone to malfunctions, occasionally launching bottles violently at users instead of delivering them gently. Each machine prominently features Nuka-Cola advertisements on its exterior. In the original Fallout, Nuka-Cola vending machines were purely decorative and cannot be interacted with. In Fallout 2, the vending machines become functional. Machines typically hold 15 to 30 bottles and are mysteriously restocked every 1 to 7 weeks, even in abandoned or sealed locations. Now we move on to the flavors. Cherry Nuka-Cola shares the iconic bottle design of the original, but its liquid is bright red. Unlike the classic Nuka-Cola, with its blend of 17 fruity flavors, Cherry Nuka-Cola features only a single flavor, contributing to its lack of popularity. It has no special effects in the game, and unlike regular Nuka-Cola, poses no risk of addiction. And real quick, I could not find a good quality image for this next one for the life of me, so I do apologize. After the seeming failure of Cherry Nuka-Cola, Classic Nuka-Cola was released and tasted exactly the same as the original, but with a different design. Yellow Nuka-Cola is a variant of Nuka-Cola created by a deranged individual named Rochambeau, who produced it by urinating into existing bottles of Nuka-Cola. Yellow Nuka-Cola stands out due to its yellow color and its distinct, unpleasing odor. Reports of this unusual beverage surfaced in Chicago during the Brotherhood of Steel's reign, but it was soon discovered to be the work of a naked madman who literally made water to produce this concoction. The Fusion Cola was made by blending leftover dregs of various Nuka-Cola flavors, resulting in a beverage that offers multiple stat boosts, but also causes instant addiction and reduces certain attributes. The Nuka-Cola from Fallout 3 isn't any different in terms of lore or anything, it's just slightly different in design and has differing stats. I will say, however, there is a perk called Quantum Chemist that was added with the Broken Steel add-on that allows every 10 regular Nuka-Colas in the player's inventory to be converted into a single Nuka-Cola Quantum. However, this does not apply to ice-cold Nuka-Colas. The Pristine Nuka-Cola vending machine is a home upgrade available for the Megaton House and the Tenpenny Tower Suite. While referred to as pristine, this primarily signifies its functional refrigeration system, which has endured for over 200 years. Physically, the machine shows wear, with visible blackened areas on its exterior. This vending machine converts regular Nuka-Colas into ice-cold Nuka-Colas. Purchasing the machine also includes 8 complimentary ice-cold Nuka-Colas, a Nuka-Cola bottle lamp, and a Nuka-Cola clock. Ice-cold Nuka-Colas remain permanently chilled and do not warm over time. Ice-cold Nuka-Colas also cannot be converted into Nuka-Cola Quantum using the Quantum Chemist perk. And the vending machine cannot chill a Nuka-Cola Quantum, only regular Nuka-Colas. The Nuka-Cola Quantum was developed in October 2076 by the Beveragier Division at Nuka World as part of Project Cobalt, a weapons research initiative sponsored by the US military. They had discovered that a strontium-90 isotope derivative, originally intended for military ordnance, created a bright blue glow that, when adjusted for safe consumption, worked as an effective food additive. Rex Meacham, the lead beveragier, named the new drink. Live testing, codenamed Sea Lion, was conducted at regional facilities. After experimenting with various isotopes, strontium-90 proved to be the most effective and safe option. Early testing led to severe health issues, even fatalities, among taste testers, but waivers protected the company from litigation. Adjustments were made, and the final product was released with only mild side effects. By late 2077, Nuka-Cola Quantum was marketed as a new Nuka-Cola flavor, boasting twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, and twice the taste. The drink's unique glow and the addition of strontium-90 sparked controversy, and its release was limited. Only the Washington, D.C. Nuka-Cola plant produced it at a commercial scale before the Great War. Nuka-Cola Quantum's official release coincided with the onset of the Great War, making it rare in the wasteland, with most bottles found in shipping trucks. You could also mix this with Abraxo and turpentine in a tin can to create a Nuka grenade. And Sierra Petrovita has also created a recipe where mixing Nuka-Cola Quantum with flour and vodka results in a delicious pastry. You return to her after completing the quest, the Nuka-Cola Challenge, with 1 Nuka-Cola Quantum, 1 flour, and 1 vodka, and she will give you the Mississippi Quantum Pie. The Nuka-Cola Quantum will never become ice cold. A character named Ronald Laren describes the taste of Nuka-Cola Quantum as drinking a Nuka-Cola, then downing a fistful of sugar, and punching yourself in the head. The Nuka-Cola plant terminal entries tell the story of the final months of the plant during Quantum's advertising campaign, production, release, and distribution, which I will now detail. The Nuka-Cola Corporation has just launched their new product, Nuka-Cola Quantum, which they've been working on for the past 3 years. They've been researching this new drink, and it's finally ready for the first shipments to retailers in Washington, D.C. This is a big deal for them, and they're congratulating everyone involved in the project. Now, when they first started testing Nuka-Cola Quantum, the reaction from the test subjects was mostly positive. They loved the taste, but there were a few side effects, like dizziness, nausea, and impaired vision in a few people. They thought this was acceptable, so they moved forward with production. However, not everything went smoothly. They initially tried using a different isotope called CE772, and while it worked well in some cases, it caused some serious problems. A test group using this isotope suffered some severe reactions, fatalities, organ failure, and radiation burns, so they decided to switch to the safer option, CE774, or UR993. They also tested another isotope, CE770, but that turned out to be a disaster. It caused all of the test subjects to die within 3 days of drinking it, so they scrapped that one immediately. But it wasn't all bad news. There was a new product called Nuka-Cola Clear. It had a slightly modified look, but the same great taste. They're already planning bottle designs and ads for that one, so it seemed promising. Now, on the marketing side of things, they've got big plans for Nuka-Cola Quantum in place. It'll roll out in 3 stages. The first stage will tease the product, showing only the blue glow of the drink in commercials and billboards. They won't reveal the name of the drink yet, using just the tagline, "Try something new, go blue," to build anticipation. In the second stage, they'll reveal the name Quantum and start showing the full bottle. They'll also focus on the drink's energy-boosting properties, with the tagline, "Take the leap, enjoy a Quantum." Finally, in stage 3, they'll get really competitive, comparing Quantum to other sodas in taste tests, showing off how much better it is. They'll use hired actors to do these taste tests, giving the impression that it's all real, but with a script. The tagline says the same, "Take the leap, enjoy a Quantum." As for where this new product will go, they've got 3 test locations in the DC area: Paradise Falls Shopping Mart, Super Duper Mart, and Old Alney Grocery. These are the first spots to get the new Quantum drink, and they've made sure that each of them gets a crate of the product along with the marketing materials. So they're excited about the launch, but there have been some bumps along the way with testing and making sure everything's safe. But with all the advertising and distribution plans, they're hoping Quantum is going to be a huge hit. Nuka-Cola Clear is something that is only mentioned and not physically in the games. After acquiring Sharon's Down Home Country lemon recipe, the Nuka-Cola Corporation aimed to replicate the soft drink using cheaper ingredients to boost profitability. Nuka-Cola Clear was originally intended to have a lemon-lime flavor, but production faced setbacks. John Caleb Bradberton decided to allocate funds toward the development and promotion of a new Nuka-Cola Quantum instead. At the same time, Nuka-Cola Quartz was being marketed, and the promotional team struggled to balance marketing both products. As a result, Bradberton postponed Nuka-Cola Clear's production until at least 2079. The formula was sealed away in the Nuka-Cola plant in Arlington, Virginia, hidden by the Great War. A group called Sudden Death Overtime, seeking to sell the formula, sent Winger Mercier to retrieve it while their leader, Goalie Ladeau, arranged the buyer. The empty Nuka-Cola bottle serves as the packaging for Nuka-Cola, used to carry and contain the beverage. It features a light blue glass design with the Nuka-Cola logo printed on it. In-game, the bottle is primarily useful for ammunition for the rocket launcher. It is distinct from the empty soda bottle, even though they share the same appearance. Any empty Nuka-Cola bottle is worth twice as much as an empty soda bottle. However, after drinking a Nuka-Cola, the bottle does not convert into an empty Nuka-Cola bottle. Instead, it disappears, though the bottle cap from the drink is added to the player's inventory. The Nuka-Cola from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are pretty much the exact same, minus some stat differences. And with the Honest Hearts DLC, the courier can craft a home-brewed version of Nuka-Cola using a special recipe. The resulting item is a regular Nuka-Cola bottle, which can be used in crafting just like the standard version. Nuka-Cola is also used in the creation of Super Stem Packs, and with the Nuka Chemist perk, can be combined to make other Nuka-Cola variants. This version of Nuka-Cola was released in limited quantities in the American Southwest, and remains a rare find in the post-apocalypse. The drink stands out with its elegant, uncolored appearance, featuring a unique white hue and glow. During development, it was dubbed Angry Beaver. The Nuka-Cola team added non-soluble sugar flakes to give it a quartz-like look and to solve cavitation issues encountered in earlier versions. There was also a trademark dispute with Vim Pop Incorporated, as they had a drink called Vim Quartz, but Nuka-Cola ultimately won the legal battle. The bottles of Nuka-Cola Quartz glow with a bright white light tinged with green. Nuka-Cola Victory is a bright reddish-orange version of Nuka-Cola that doesn't really have much lore behind it and is just served as a stat booster. And same with the Rum and Nuka as well, which is combining rum and Nuka-Cola. And of course, Nuka-Cola Quantum from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are pretty much the exact same, minus some stat differences. For Fallout 4, nothing has changed regarding the lore and the way it's made, just the bottle's design, which I much prefer, and of course the stat changes. As with the Nuka-Cola, there's nothing different here, other than stat changes in the new bottle design, and it can now be ice cold. Not to be confused with Cherry Nuka-Cola, Nuka-Cherry was originally created by Merle Haverston and sold under the name Merle's Victory Cherry Soda before being acquired by the Nuka-Cola Corporation. After obtaining the patent, Nuka-Cola rebranded it as Nuka-Cherry, modifying the flavor to combine Nuka-Cola with cherry and adding coloring to enhance its visual appeal. Nuka-Cherry features the same rocket bottle design as the other Nuka-Cola products, but with a vibrant red color and a cherry flavor. The Nuka World variants are kind of going to be their own section, because there are a lot of these, and most of them don't really have much lore, though the ones that do, I'll touch on later. They're mainly a new mechanic added to the Nuka World DLC for Fallout 4 as a way to expand on the crafting system. These will be rapid-fired at you, and some of the drinks look the exact same, so be aware for that. I'm going to list the drinks that look the exact same first, and then all the ones that look unique after. Nuka-Cola, Nuka Berry, Nuka Bomb Drop, Nuka Buzz, Nuka Fancy, Nuka Free, Nuka Fruity, Nuka Hearty, Nuka Elixir, Nuka Power, Nuka Sunrise, Nuka Twin, Nuka Side, Nuka-Cola Dark, Nuka-Cola Orange, Nuka-Cola Quartz, Nuka-Cola Victory, Nuka-Cola Wild, Nuka Cooler, Nuka Grape, Nuka Love, Nuka Punch, Nuka Ray, Nuka Rush, Nuka Void, and Nuka Extreme. The Nuka-Cola from Fallout 76 follows the same trend as the previous games, except it looks the same as Fallout 4. The Nuka-Cherry from Fallout 76 follows the same trend as the normal Nuka-Colas, retaining the same design as before. Developed by the Kanawha Nuka-Cola plant, the idea for the Nuka-Cola Cranberry was inspired by celery-flavored sparkling waters, combined with artificial flavors, packaging design, and marketing strategies aimed at convincing consumers of its health benefits. Like other fruit-flavored Nuka-Cola variants, it featured cranberries sourced from the local region, although it was mainly marketed at the Watauga area of the Appalachia with the tagline, "Coming soon." Some bottles of Nuka-Cola Cranberry can still be found scattered throughout the region. Nuka-Cola Dark was the Nuka-Cola Corporation's attempt to enter the alcoholic beverage market. Marketed as the most thirst-quenching way to unwind, it came with a warning to avoid operating motor vehicles and heavy machinery for at least 8 hours after consumption. Pregnant women and those planning to become pregnant were also advised to steer clear of the drink. Despite these precautions, Nuka-Cola Dark gained popularity in upscale lounges and restaurants nationwide. It retained the same bottle design as Nuka-Cola, but featured a dark brown liquid and a minimalist label. With a 35% alcohol content by volume, Nuka-Cola Dark is an alcoholic variation of the classic Nuka-Cola. Nuka-Cola My Blood's in It, also known as Nuka-Cola Vaccinated or Nuka-Cola Scorched, is a variant created by the Vault Dweller and the Overseer of Vault 76 at the Kanawha Nuka-Cola plant during the quest The New Arrivals. It was designed to mass-produce a vaccine for the Scorch Plague. By using the Vault Dweller's treated blood from an ounce of preservation, the Overseer or Dweller isolates the antibodies from the inoculation and recombines the yeast in the formula to recreate the antibodies. This allows them to produce the vaccine efficiently and inoculate both raiders and settlers. When crafting the drink, the players can choose to name it Nuka-Cola Vaccinated, Nuka-Cola Scorched, or Nuka-Cola My Blood's in It. The chosen name only affects the drink's appearance in the Pip-Boy, altering the name and logo, and is also reflected in a terminal entry. The soda contains the player's treated blood, which is immune to the Scorch Plague thanks to the Responder's technology. It retains the classic caramel color and the standard red and white Nuka-Cola branding. Nuka-Cola Orange comes in the classic rocket-shaped bottle with an orange hue. Its flavor is orange, and the label features a half orange slice in the background with bold red text. The Nuka-Cola Quantum from Fallout 76 follows the same trend as the normal Nuka-Colas, retaining the same design as before. Nuka-Cola Wild is a root beer flavored drink created by the Nuka-Cola Corporation as a response to Sunset Sarsaparilla. Although never officially marketed as such, the Wild flavor was developed to compete with their rival's locally popular product after the unsuccessful attempt to buy out the Sunset Sarsaparilla company. The beverage is packaged in a brown bottle with a red and gold Nuka Wild label. Nuka Grape was originally known as Grape Pearl Soda, a product patented by Joanny Chang before being acquired by the Nuka-Cola Corporation. Its grape flavor remained largely the same when it was rebranded as Nuka Grape, with only minor adjustments to the ingredients to reduce production costs. The drink is packaged in a purple bottle, featuring a label with an image of a bunch of purple grapes and a matching purple bottle cap. Nukashine was created in November 2076 by Lewis of the Eta Psi fraternity at Vault-Tec University. This potent spirit is known for causing blackouts, severe hangovers, and even being potentially lethal, as the P-Mu fraternity discovered during their eviction party. Initially, Lewis made Nukashine to fund a warehouse for his Nuka-Cola collection, but its popularity soon involved chapter president Judy Lowell and other members of Eta Psi. Judy took charge of establishing a speakeasy in the basement of Big Al Al's Tattoo Parlor, which included a lab and distillery in the back room. A sugar-free version of Nukashine also existed, allowing it to be consumed without the risk of blackouts. Nukashine is a high-proof distilled liquor made from using Nuka-Cola Quantum and nuclear material. Nuka-Cola Twist features the iconic rocket-shaped bottle seen in other Nuka-Cola variants. Its body is a vibrant bubblegum pink, adorned with a spiraling green and yellow logo that reads Nuka Twist. The Nuka-Cola Quantum also appears in Fallout Shelter as a type of currency. Other than some mentions of Nuka-Cola in the board game through an add-on, that's pretty much it. There is more information on the Nuka-Cola Corporation and some of the facilities within the universe. This video was just meant to focus on the drink itself, and I'm a firm believer that Nuka-Cola is the greatest product to ever come out of fiction ever of all time. If there was a Nuka-Cola god, a Nuka god, if you will, I'd worship it. No. The Nuka-Newman. All hail the Nuka-Newman! Anyways, there might be some more details I missed, so feel free to let me know if I missed anything in the comments. This was a lot of lore to look through across multiple different games and forums, and it did end up being a long video, but I'm okay with that. And if you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking all the way through to the end. And if you did, comment something stupid about the Nuka-Newman being our lord and savior or something like that. Confuse the short-form content consumers a little bit. If there's any product from a video game that's similar to this, or that you'd think I'd be interested in talking about, let me know. Or just fiction in general. I'm always down to learn some new wild lore regarding a seemingly useless fictional product. But until then, hit the like button, subscribe, and all that weird shit, I guess. Stick around for the next one, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. See you then.